Howdy folks, Zapper here, aka Sean, and I'm bringing you some Hexplore. We're going to do some Valley of the Dead King and see if we can't fail miserably at both winning the game and interpreting the rules correctly. So I think I've got everything set up. I've got our start location here. So we're starting out in town number 3, which is... Let's see what town number 3 is. Town number 3 is the Rock Toe Encampment, led by the Orcish Shaman Dregnak. The orcs are a complicated people. They are resilient and attuned to the spirits of the land. You may purchase handy elixirs for 2 gold here, and they're normally 3. Well, I've already done all my pre-game purchase stuff, so I'm not going to buy anything right now. So what I need to do is, where's my, here we go, here's my game turns. So we're going to start out here, we're going to do a movement, and then we have to roll our skill, then we do a circumstance or an event, depending on what we get to. So the events are what kind of help you get your, you get money from events, but you can also get your level up cards that level up your skills and stuff over here and your abilities. And you get those from doing quests. So the closest one is right here. Normally you're supposed to use it's a marker like this, but it's purple. Ah, here they are. It's got a question mark on it. Normally you're supposed to use these, but sometimes they can get kind of lost on the map with all the other stuff. So I just use dice. So this is quest number 4. So it's that right there. So we have to roll a survival check. This river feeds into a swift underground current that the halflings wish to use, but cannot reach. The surrounding forest is unforgiving, full of briars and bloodthorns. Go there and clear a path for them. And then the challenge is, next turn, attempt to follow the underground river to its end. Roam twice as your movement phase. All heroes gain +2 survival ranks and suffer 8 non-lethal health damage. So we'll worry about that challenge next. If you do... or that's actually what you have to do. So we'll see. We can, so the first thing we need to do is we need to determine what kind of movement we can use. We can do a camp, which you don't move. You just kind of regain some health back and all that. You can move cautiously, you can move normal, or you can move recklessly. Cautiously, you can only move 1 hex unless you're following a road or a river, and then you can move 4 hexes. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, but that doesn't get us there. But if we cut through here, we can do that. So I think we'll move normally. The heroes begin at moving at a speed of 4. Half the group must succeed on their navigate roll in order to avoid wandering. So if you move cautiously, you don't have to do the wandering thing because you're kind of paying more attention to what you're doing. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will remove that. And also, because we've gotten to the edge of the map, we can reveal another land tile, which I think is what we'll do. I like this one here with all the... oh, it's got fire and zombies on the back. So we will put it here, and that's what we've got. So we have actually uncovered the lair of... we're going to end up running out of space here. And you can put this in any facing you want. I don't think it's super important as to... so we'll do that actually. Can we... I don't know. We've got these 2 here, but they won't fit in there. So we'll just leave it as it is. Obviously a void is... you can call that impassable terrain. So now what we have to do is we have to do our skill checks. So here is the apothecary. So you look at these here on the bottom. So each person in the party rolls that, and if you roll underneath, then that's considered a success. And I'll go over what the successes are. So we'll do that for the apothecary, and we'll do the same thing for the rabble rouser. And last but not least, the hunter. And it doesn't look like anybody succeeded in their navigate check. So if you kind of look here, you compare your die to what you got. So that's a failure. That's a failure, but that is the hex symbol is a 1. So navigate, let me see. So basically, if half the party doesn't succeed in the navigate check, then we have to roll to wander. And then this is what we do here. So there's our wander, our scatter die. So basically we will go a hex, or we will go to number 1. So instead of landing where we wanted to go, we went here. So what we'll do is we'll put that die right back there. So if you get underneath the Explorer number, then you find 2 gold. And then for survival, if you get underneath that, then you don't consume food. You were able to find food out in the wild. So we wandered, didn't find any gold, and the alchemist does not have to eat any food. The rabble rouser, fail, did not have to eat food. And can you see the hunter? Yes, you can. The hunter failed, and he does have to eat food. And you have to, your food rating is 2, so I have to consume 2 food. Let's see, does anybody have anything? Halflings are lucky and loyal. Once per game turn for 2 energy, you may roll a 10-sided or 6-sided and may take the more favorable result. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So that is that's movement, and then that's skill. So now we go to the circumstance. Because we did not end up on the event, which was the quest, now we have to roll for a circumstance. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we rolled a 4. So what we do now is we go up to here and we draw card number 4, which is the distracted card. So then we'll read that and figure out what happens. All right, distracted, draw 1 more card. You have stumbled into an arcane trap bearing the mark of the dead king. A powerful enchantment now plagues your mind. You are finding it difficult to concentrate. Instead of rolling all skill dice during the skill phase, each hero rolls only 1 10-sided die and adds 2 to the result. This result applies to all 3 of their skill rolls, so we roll 1 die instead. This affliction remains for 4 game turns or until you rid yourself of it. So we'll go ahead and put you over here. And I got this one last time. I was never able to get rid of it. To get rid of it, I believe if you roll on your skill check, I think if you roll hexes, then you rid yourself of it. Let's look. I'm pretty sure you have to roll 3 hexes, but you only roll 1 die, so cursed. No, I'm not cursed. We are distracted. Do I have? No. All right, what do we have to do again? Instead of rolling all skill dice, each hero rolls only 1. Or until you rid yourself of it. It's an affliction. So I probably have to figure out how to get rid of afflictions, which I think you can go to a... Let's see here. Does it have that on here? Afflictions, page 31. Afflictions. If a hero rolls a critical success on their survival skill during the skill phase, or if the group visits a shrine. Let me see. They can be they can be removed in one of a few ways. If a hero rolls a critical success on their survival skill during the skill phase, or if the group visits a shrine. All right. So since we add 2 to all of our results, I don't think I can roll a critical success, so we have to visit a shrine. Excuse me. But I also have to draw one more card because the distracted card says so. So, and this is what we get. Mold. Unavoidable. It must have happened while searching the cave. Mold is growing in your food and your water smells awfully foul. Each hero reduces their food supply to their food rating. That is horrible. That is not good at all. Because I have a lot of food for some of these guys, and I think I bought extra food for some of them. So the lizard man's food rating is 2, so I lose 4 food. The halfling, who is gluttonous, by the way, his food rating is 1, so I lose all that food. Each one of those is 1, so that is horrible. And the human is going to lose that. That was bad. Now I can be in danger of starving. That was a very horrible outcome, by the way. And now we have to replace that last circumstance. So this card will go in the number 4 slot. Yep, that couldn't have turned out too much better. And now what we do is we do the Dead King. So we roll a 6-sider. If we roll a 6, the Dead King appears. So we do not. We rolled a 3, so the Dead King does not show up. And then the next turn on a 5 or 6. So now basically we start this whole process all over again. Pretty simple. I think we can do the cautious movement where we move only 1 hex. And then we can get to our spot. And then we don't roll the navigate roll, the green die, but we do roll the other 2. But because of this distracted, we just roll 1 die. So next turn we'll go here. You know what? This is going to be super duper hard to freaking... This is going to be really hard to complete this mission, but we'll do the best that we can. Yeah, this affliction really screwed us. When do I remove I would imagine to be at the end of the turn when I remove a marker on that. So we roll 1 die. This will be for the hunter. So that's a 12. So he's going to fail miserably at all of his explore and survival. The rabble rouser rolls a 6, and the apothecary rolls a 4. So let's see here. Zaz, the lizard man, he's going to have to eat his only 2 food. The hungry, the halfling, is going to eat his only food. And the alchemist, that's his name, by the way, he does not have to consume any food. So, and you can trade items freely among the group, right? So we can trade, I can give food away or whatever if I need to. But, so we have to do this. Challenge. Next turn, attempt to follow the underground river to the end. You're going to roam twice as your movement phase. Roam twice as your movement phase. Let me figure out what roam is. I think that's just wander, roam. Like wander, but the distance moved is equal to the roll of the hex dice. Okay. What do we roll for that? Next turn. All right, so we're done. We have started the that was the circumstance. There is no event, and then we do the Dead King. So we roll a 5 or a 6. He appears. All right, so he does not appear. So the next time it'll be a 3, 4, 5, or 6. We'll get rid of a distracted thing, so we'll be distracted for 3 more turns. That is going to be brutal, by the way. Roam twice as your movement. Okay. All right, so we'll roam twice. So 4. Let's just double check the roam. Roaming 27. Roll the 6-sided die twice. The first result becomes the direction, and the second becomes the number of hexes. So we will go in direction 4, which is that way, and we will go 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3. And then we will roam 1 more time. So we will go 4, but I'm pretty sure we cannot cross the water because I don't have a boat. So guess what? That's where we're going to go. So that was our movement. All right, so that was the challenge. Roam twice as your movement. All heroes gain +2 survival ranks and suffer 8 non-lethal health. So basically non-lethal means we go down to, if we can't take 8 damage, we just go down to 1. So we will go ahead and do that. The hunter goes down to 1 hit point. The rabble rouser goes down to 1 hit point. And the alchemist goes down to 1 hit point. Each of us gains +2 survival. So that should be a 4. All right, so there's that. And now what we have to do, because that was the movement phase. Now what we'll do is, so we get that immediately, and then when I turn this, actually I have to roll, I have to get a success on survival. I don't know if I get that. No, I think I probably have to roll the survival first. So, all right. All right, so the hunter is going to do his survival roll, which he has a 3. All right, he failed. Hungry, the halfling, he fails. And the alchemist, he fails. All right, so we did not succeed on our survival success. We also have to do our skill roll, by the way, which I did forget to do. So the hunter got an 8. Hungry the halfling got a 1, which has turned into a 3 because of the distracted. And the alchemist got a 10. So the alchemist is going to eat his last 2 foods. Hungry the halfling doesn't have to eat any, and the lizard man is going to go into, he's going to starve 1, which that's horrible. This distracted really, well, actually the distracted really hurt, then followed by that mold. That was a horrible start. What I probably should have done, and not thinking about it at the time, is I probably should have done this. Oh, wait, you know, I have luck stones, too. You know what? I forgot to do all that stuff. A luck stone, I think, would have helped me get rid of some of that stuff. But that's something that you live and you learn about. I'm probably going to have to go back to town, because otherwise I'll end up dying of starvation. And my life is really low, too. So movement, skill. I'm engaged in the event. So we'll do the. All right, the dead king does appear, and all right, so he starts. Find out what city he starts on. He starts on city number 4. All right, so he starts on city number 4. Oh, that's me. Where is number 4? Ah, right there. So he goes there, and that city is instantly destroyed. All right, so, yep, I know there's probably some people screaming, why didn't you use, because I have luck stones, why didn't you use the luck stone or use the halfling ability to avoid, like, the mold thing or whatever? Hey, whatever. So we lose one more of those. And now it goes to movement. We need to get back to town, because otherwise we are going to starve to death, and I do not want to do that. So let's do, where was that? I think that was there. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think that's actually it was here. So we'll leave that there. We still have to find the river, right? So I think, yeah, we need the 1 success. So we have navigated the river, I guess. We still got to get the success. So what we'll do is we will move. We'll move normally. Cautiously, it's not going to help us. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go there. All right, Hunter, you failed miserably. All right, so we did successfully navigate, I think. Yes, we did successfully navigate, so we will not wander. Let's see, the lizard man, he is going to starve. Hungry the halfling does not have to eat, and the alchemist also does not have to eat, so we got lucky there. All right, and now we're back in town, so we did our skill check. We don't do a circumstance, we do the event, so we're in the city. So we can spend gold. Let's see here. Spend your gold, turn a completed quest, and pay 1 gold to heal completely. So everybody will spend a gold to heal completely. Let me see. The lizard man is the only one that's in bad shape with starving, so I got to see how I can clear that starving. I don't know if I have to. To end a level of starving, purchase or gain food equal to your food rating and immediately consume it. So I have to buy 4 food just to get back to normal. And I don't have the money for that. So I'm going to need party money. Let's see here. So that will get me 8 food total right there. The lizard man has to eat 4 food. So that leaves me 4 food left for the entire party. We'll give 2 to the lizard man. God, this is so horrible. No, that's not it. What do we do? No. No. Yeah, this is not good whatsoever. Yeah, I guess I'll give the alchemist 2 food. Oh boy. I need money bad. All right, well, that was that. Now we need to figure out where the dead king is going to go. He's going to go to City 2. City 2 is over here. So we will put, where's his marker? Right here. So we'll use that marker. We'll put it on City 2, and that's where he's heading. Now he will ignore me. So he'll just go to the city. He moves 2 hexes, so he'll go 1, 2. And head to the city. Now I could engage him and fight him if I want, but there's no way that I'm going to be successful doing that. I think I'll do one more turn and probably load this up. Let's see, what do I want to do? Get rid of one of these. And we've got distracted for one more turn. I think I'm just going to move cautiously. And I should be able to deal with anything up there. I think there's only, what is this, bandits? Your gold has been stolen. Each hero lose half their gold. Well, heck, guess what? I don't have any gold. Each hero rolls all 3 skills. If any hero succeeds on all 3 rolls, you locate the bandits. Yeah, I'm not too... That was kind of garbage. So yeah, we'll move 1. Terrain doesn't really matter, so it doesn't matter what hex I go to. We'll go right there. So we will do, that was movement. We moved cautiously. I don't have to, our navigation succeeds automatically. I still have to roll my dice for the other stuff. So Zaz the Hunter fails. So he is going to have to consume some food. Hungry the Halfling rolls a 5 because of this. So he will have to consume food, which he has none. And the Alchemist also fails. So everybody has to consume food. The Apothecary and Zaz, or the Alchemist and Zaz. The Halfling is going to starve a little bit, which is horrible. But now I'll roll to see which circumstance I get. All right, circumstance number 2. So I'm going to fight these bandits. So that's what we are going to do. Hopefully, I can get these guys. Let's move this up here. All right, can we see this? We can do this. Oh, sorry about that. It was a small earthquake. All right, so 12 life, 10 energy. Now we decide what we're going to do. We'll roll the die to decide what they do after I decide what I'm going to do. Let's look. Another earthquake. That was a aftershock. So what happens when you have the tripod right in front of you. All right, so this is what the enemies will do. Are 12 health, 10 energy. They'll give you 5 gold. Each person gets 5 gold, and each person gets 2 food if we beat them. They are humanoids. The Alchemist does have that as a favorite opponent, but we'll roll the 6-sided. If he rolls a 1 or 2, he'll do that. If he rolls a 3 or 4, he'll do that. And if he rolls a 5 or a 6, he'll do that. So that's kind of how that works. Have 12 health. I think I will do for the Hunter, for Zaz the Hunter, I will do his Hunter's Precision. All right, let's see what that does. You increase your missile assault damage potential. Choose to deal health or energy damage with this attack. I'm going to do health damage. It deals damage equal to Hunter's Precision rank plus missile assault rank. So that's 5. So I will do 5 damage. So we will put that here. Hungry the Halfling. He has no food because one of his things is Impressive Belch. And if you eat food, you'll do damage based on that. Rowdy Uppercut. Let's see here. Hunter's Precision. Oh, that costs 1 energy. I need to write that on the... Alright, so I used 1 energy for Zaz the Hunter. I will use 1 energy to do the Rowdy Uppercut. That'll be RU, and that does 6 damage. And that's -6. And the Alchemist will do... I think all we can do is Acidic Concoction, which is 1 damage. Or that's his attack. So that's just his base attack, so that's -1. So that's what we will do. Let's find out what the bandits or the brigands do. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry, look at that. So the brigands are humanoids. The alchemist's favorite opponent is humanoids, so what you do is you roll the 6-sided die, and you do that much extra damage. If you roll a hex, which is the number 6, I'm not using the hex die because that hex die that came with this game, I rolled so many 2s on that, it was unbelievable. If you roll a 6, I get to roll again and just keep, it's called hexploding dice, right? So let's see what we get. So we got a 3, so he will add 3 to that damage, which will be 4, for a total of 4. So... Oh, and I'm sorry, the favorite opponent damage is non-blockable, so that's piercing damage. So he can't block that. And now let's see what the brigands do. So they're going to do number 4, group. So that means everybody. 4 energy. Targets who used energy this round suffer 4 additional energy damage. So each person... I think all of us used energy. No, actually, the alchemist did not use any, so he will lose 4. He loses 4 energy, and everybody, the other 2 guys, lose basically 8 energy. So basically, they'll all go down to 0. Well, Zaz the Hunter and Hungry the Halfling are at 0 energy, but now all that damage happens, so the brigands are dead. Or have been defeated. So that was a basic combat. Now, obviously, with like bosses and stuff, there'll be multiple rounds of stuff. So, each person in the party gets 5 gold. Each person gets 2 food, which that's nice. And that is it. Now, let's look and see if any of these. Roll the favorite opponent die against your favorite opponent. Nope, that did not happen. Gluttonous did not happen. And Strong-Willed. Spend 1 combat round or game turn affected by a condition or an affliction. Yes, I am affected by distraction. So what we get to do... that was only 1 round. So I believe the way this works is that's 1 round. Once we spend another round, then I will get 1 point, or I can use to increase that. I think that's how it works. Pretty sure that's how it works. I'll double check. Alright, brigands are dead. Now I replace their card with... That's horrible. I think I might... What does the luck stone do exactly? Those trolls are too powerful for me to... Use this stone to reroll any 1 die outside of combat or discard and redraw up to 3 open circumstances or quests. Only 1 may be used per hero per turn. We'll use a luck stone because that guy is way too strong. There's no way I'm going to beat him anytime soon. Eldritch Runes. Roam 3 times. Roll a core die for distance instead of a hex die. Then each hero loses half their food and the group draws another encounter. Wow. All right. Let me burn up another luck stone. It's just, I can't afford to do that right now. The food thing has really, my food molding has really killed it. Bezel Quark. He is in play. All right, locate and place Bezel Quark's black market token on this location. Where is his token? Here it is right here. So here's Bezel Quark. He sells items available in the black market and roams at the end of each villain phase. All right. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. I don't do that yet. I actually have to encounter that first. All right. So that's a good one. I'll let that one stand because that's actually kind of favorable. And now, no, where are you at? So that was the circumstance, and now the Dead King will move 2 hexes. Oh, they just keep getting hit. Yeah, these are... All right, so he will go 2. 1, 2. And that's it. We will go ahead and get rid of the last token on this distracted. We are no longer distracted. That was horrible. Yeah, that distraction combined with the mold really, really hurt bad. But let's see if we can bounce back from that. But anyway, I think that's enough for tonight. So we will catch you guys later.